Alright, so NASA is sending a rocket to the sun because, you know, it's a big giant gas ball, so why not fly a rocket into it? I don't fucking know what they're doing. I don't care what they're doing. Whatever they say they're doing, they're not really doing, because NASA's full of shit. NASA stands for Not a Space Agency. So now, they're talking to Leroy whatever. He's a retired NASA astronaut. And they're going to ask him a question, and it sounds like he doesn't know the answer, and he also doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And then the news reporters who asked the question, they seem to know the answer, which doesn't make any sense. So they just, you know, they're reading off a script. Just watch this crap.
And wonderful that he gets to see this happen. Leroy, question for you. How fast is this thing going?
Oh gosh, I think it's the fastest spacecraft that we've ever launched, and I believe it's somewhere in the 450 million.
God, where do we go? What do these rockets go? Is it thousands or millions of miles an hour? I don't know. I'm only an astronaut.
1,000 miles an hour, something like that.
Something like that. Let me smile, because I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
We'll believe you.
We'll believe you, because you're at NASA and you're an astronaut, so we've got to believe you.
Yes, and I think when it gets there, it will be the fastest moving
Look at, she's reading off of a script.
man-made object ever, going 430,000 miles per hour.
Look at, she's like sarcastically saying 430,000 miles per hour. Astronaut Leroy, who you should have fucking known. You should have known that.
Okay, I was close.
Well, I was close. I'm an astronaut, but, you know, you're reading off of a script, so what do I know? No one goes to space.
It's pretty fast.
What big picture thing?
Stupid. One more time.
When it gets there, it will be the fastest moving man-made object ever, going 430,000 miles per hour.
Okay, I was close.
It's pretty fast.
What big picture things can we learn about star formation? What will they be looking at? This mission, this is going to last.
Oh, look. It's the real picture of the sun, and it's a real video of a satellite going around. Oh, wait, never mind. My bad. It's just normal CGI that we always see.
Several years, too, of data.
Right. Right. Well, we're going to be looking mostly at the corona because, you know, that's about as close as we can get without melting the spacecraft. And so, interestingly, the corona is about 300 times hotter than what is defined as the surface of the sun. And so it's kind of a mysterious area. Generally, the farther you get away from an object, the cooler it's going to be. And so hopefully it'll be able to pick up some clues as to what it is about the corona that makes it actually hotter than the defined surface of the sun. So that solar wind, it's going to be making those direct measurements. Very exciting stuff. And I'm sure that...
Why is it hotter further away from the center of the sun? Because whoever designed it and put it there put like a protective shield so assholes like you won't try to fly rockets to see what the sun actually is, since it's not really a giant gas ball and it's just basically a piece of technology. It's a fucking light. It's not a big huge gas ball in outer space 93 million fucking miles away. Stupidest shit I've ever heard.
There'll be a lot of scientific...
Look at this demonstration. It's 2018 and it looks like someone drew on a piece of paper with markers to show you the demonstration of what they're doing.
Discoveries that come out of it that we hadn't even anticipated.
That would be so exciting.
Leroy, just briefly, you mentioned solar winds. Remind people around the world the impact of solar winds, you know, on the United States, on many countries around the world.
Sure.
Yeah, why don't you brainwash the public about solar winds?
Important equipment.
Right, absolutely. So solar wind is they're charged particles streaming away from the sun at supersonic speeds, and of course they impact all the planets in our solar system to varying degrees depending on how far they are away. And in our case, we have a magnetosphere, that is, the Earth has the magnetic field lines. We have the Van Allen belts, and those
the dome,
or those fields capture most of the charged particle radiation coming from the sun, which is why life in our atmosphere is able.
Hey, asshole, the sun is within the firmament, so it's not past your Van Allen belt, your dome, and then shooting shit out of it, and then, you know, it's not getting past the Van Allen belt. No, it's in here with us. It's not a big giant gas ball, dude.
To flourish.
It's literally like a spotlight
on the Earth. So very important stuff, and you know, it's...
And I'm just gonna keep smiling because I don't know fucking shit. I just stayed at a Holiday Inn. So, you know, he's staying in a Holiday Inn. That's what it looks like. He's in a Holiday Inn room.
Very exciting that this probe is going to teach us a lot more about those solar particles.
It's very, very cool, and it's very,
Very cool.
you know, go NASA.
Yeah, go NASA, America. We're #1.
It's so impressive. And Mr. Parker was there, and he
#1 at brainwashing our people to believe that they live on a spinning fucking ball when they don't.
was interviewed afterward for the launch.
Very cool.
Leroy, thanks so much for coming on and talking with us. We always appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thanks for nothing, Leroy. You're absolutely useless. As terrible as all the other astronauts.
Thank you.
We have
God.